Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making egg fried rice. But not just any egg fried rice, I'm going to be making Uncle Roger's egg fried rice. So I'm just going to watch the video and follow along as I watch it.
And as promised, I'm gonna make my egg fried rice today. This video sponsored by Sasa.
I want to be sponsored by an MSG company. That's like goals.
Please, can I have one of your knife? No. This is paring knife. This is not used for chopping. This Liz tried to trick me. This is more like it. Asian people, when we cook, all we need is one knife.
Yeah, I actually have this knife and I've also got this one. But for today's video, I'll be using one of these cleaver knives just for the sake of making this.
First step is garlic. For one portion of egg fried rice, at least 5 cloves. Asian people love garlic. We treat garlic like we treat our children.
Yeah, I use garlic a lot. When a recipe says like use 1 clove of garlic, I go for 5. I just like the taste of it. And when it's toasted in oil, beautiful.
You smash the garlic so you don't end up like cake cooking. The garlic don't run away from you. Uncle Roger, not the best garlic chopper, but don't worry, everything look cooler in slow motion.
So yeah, smashing the garlic before you chop them actually releases a lot of the flavors. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. With these big knives as well, it's much easier to like smash all of your vegetables, garlics and stuff.
Bing so far?
It could be a bit finer.
Just complain. Garlic is the...
We actually don't like to chop the garlic too finely, especially when you're stir frying. If it's too fine, it could burn very quickly. So I like it quite chunky and have like different variations, different sizes.
Now we chop shallot. Shallot is better version of onion.
Nicer flavour.
Don't use onion for your egg fried rice. Only poor people use onion. Now time for egg. Uncle Roger like to use 1 full egg and 1 egg yolk.
So normally I just go for 2 whole eggs. I don't know how much of a difference it makes to just use 1 egg and 1 yolk, but I'm gonna try it out today.
Many people say egg yolk give you cholesterol, but Uncle Roger say cholesterol is full of flavor. Whisk the egg. No, not with whisk. Hiya. No Asian person use whisk. We whisk egg with chopstick. What kind of Asian restaurant? Next, we chop spring onion. This is another classic Asian ingredient.
So normally when I make egg fried rice, I separate the white part of the spring onions from the green part, because I like to use the white part to basically fry it at the beginning alongside with the shallots and then use the green part at the end to garnish. But I'm gonna see what he does. I think he mixes it.
Last thing you need to chop is chili. Uncle Roger loves spicy.
When I make egg fried rice, I don't use chilies, just because at the end of cooking I like to add some chili oil, so that way you can control how spicy your rice is. But in this case he's using some chili, so I'm just gonna chop up some and put it in the stir fry.
And of course, for egg fried rice, you have to use leftover rice. But this is Uncle Roger's biggest secret. It's not just any leftover rice. This is leftover chicken rice.
But here I just have some plain old rice, which I left in the fridge overnight. But mine is still slightly sticky, but when you cook that in the heat, it will separate further.
How many rice cookers you have?
4.
4!
So guys, this is my rice cooker, and it makes like funny noises when you cook him, and when the rice is done, it sings a little song.
Need soy sauce, Asian sesame oil, must be Asian. And of course, we must not forget the most important ingredient, the king of flavor, Uncle Roger's white powder of choice, MSG.
When I make egg fried rice, I use a mix of light soy sauce with some dark soy sauce. The dark soy sauce is just for color and not so much for the saltiness. Yeah, so the next step is to cook.
First, coat the wok with oil in garlic and shallot. Next step, egg.
So he just mixes the egg, basically scrambling it. So normally when I make egg fried rice, I cook the eggs first until it becomes sort of like brown and then fragrant. After that, I do the rice with the shallots and garlic. But in this case, it's doing the egg with the shallots and garlic.
Time for the rice.
So yeah, again with rice, eyeballing is usually the case. Yeah.
Now we add soy sauce. just use steaming. We put soy sauce in until our ancestors tell us it's enough. Sesame oil.
Give it a quick mix.
And now the most important ingredient, MSG Trieu.
Yeah, it looks like with the MSG, he's again eyeballing it. I don't normally use MSG in my egg fried rice, but for the authentic sort of like takeaway Chinese restaurant egg fried rice, they do use MSG, so I'm just gonna add some of that.
And your final garnish, spring onion and chili.
So it looks like that is all of it. Yeah, so this is the egg fried rice done. It's a very simple recipe with ingredients that you probably have in your pantry. So I'm just gonna quickly taste test and then see how nice this is. So this is my take on Uncle Roger's egg fried rice. Looks delicious. So I'm just gonna dig in and see how it tastes. I'm not sure if it's the MSG, but it tastes like mushroom. This is really nice. It's very different to what I normally make. I really like the fresh chilies in there actually, so I might actually start doing that from now on. I'm trying to do an outro, but I can't help myself from finishing it, so I'm just gonna step away. So that was my take on Uncle Roger's egg fried rice. I didn't have the chicken rice, but it worked really well with just plain white rice. But I reckon if I did, use the chicken rice, then it would actually be really even more umami. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep an eye out because the next video is going to be a birria taco recipe. Don't forget to comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.